Rightio, well here we are, we've come out for an evening hunt. It's a Friday, snuck out after work and cut that out, and we were looking at 4 deer on this face over here, and we were trying to line Jack up on a deer, and there was a spiker over there, and unfortunately we couldn't pick him up, and it was getting too dark, and we just couldn't quite get a bead on one of them, and we just heard a from over around the corner a little bit, and sure enough there was a deer standing there looking at us. So I picked it up, got Jack in behind the gun, and sure enough he drilled it. 1 shot, 1 kill. First deer for Jacko. He's 12 years old next month, so he's done real good.
Yep, well done, Jack. Very good to see a young fella getting on the board.
So what do you got to say for yourself, mate?
Well, I got it before you did.
Yeah, that's right, mate. I'll tell you what, I had a pretty itchy trigger finger, and old Daniel behind the camera there, he was itching too. But no, she's all good. And the good thing about it is, now that he's blooded, he's got to carry it, being his first deer. It'll be going, yeah, it's going on your back, mate, not going on mine.
Yep.
Mate, you're going on Daniel. So.
That's why we didn't bring the truck too far up the track.
No. So it's all good. So we'll get this girl back on the truck and home James. Mission accomplished. First deer for Jack. We were out here 2 weekends ago. Come out and we saw
12.
We saw a few deer. Yeah, it was good actually. But unfortunately they were all hinds and fawns. So this girl doesn't have a fawn. So that's really nice. So she'll be a fantastic eating deer. She's going to be beautiful. She's a beautiful neck. Huge for you on your back, mate.
You'll be able to tell us in a minute.
Yep. She'll be heavier than you. I can tell you that right now. She's probably heavier than me as she is. Probably not heavier than Dan though. He's a fat hooer. Rightio, we'll get into it because the light's gone. We're going by torchlight now.
Hi, I'm Jack and we're up in the hill country, and no, I don't like this.
No, Jack's no good on the camera.
No, I'm not doing it.
That's fine, mate. Okay, we're up here in the Canterbury High Country, and she's been fairly cold this morning, bit of a frost on the ground, and the sun hasn't really come out, but we're walking around this face here, and young Jack here, he heard some movement up in the trees here, and so we had a look, and these couple of hinds poked themselves out just up in here, so we didn't have much time, so I jumped down and gave one the good news, and then Jack had a couple of shots at the other one, but unfortunately he missed, so a second deer ran away. But this is Roger's first deer anyway, so he's going to get a big fat liver to chew on, which will be good. And while we're up here, our good friend Neil, who lets us on here, is shifting some cattle out on the road. He's bringing them right around to where we are hunting pretty much. He's got a couple of hours work in front of him, pushing the old Anguses around, so she's a beaut day for it though. We had 3 centimetres of snow up here during the week, so I'm pretty glad that's gone. So she's pretty good, so we'll hang out for the day, get this girl boned out and carried back, and then have a bite to eat, and we'll head out for an evening hunt. Roger looks like he's just going to stay there and sleep all day. He will do once he's got a belly full of liver. He was feeling the cold this morning, wasn't he, Jack? He snuggles right up to you when you're glassing on the hill. Silly fella. But she's a good eating hind right there, so we'll get her dealt to before she gets too hot. How you feel, mate? Knackered. been coming to the Canterbury High Country yesterday and been stalking this morning. Had a quick evening. Looking, didn't see anything, but we've come up here this morning and Dave, Jackson and Keegan have stayed down in the creek there and headed up sort of, well, the sun's going to get us here, headed up that left hand side, and Jacko and I have come up from the creek up through there and found an old spiker carcass down there. So thought, well, we better climb high. I've seen quite a bit of deer sign up here, so I don't think we'll go to the top.
You'd be lucky.
It's a bit far.
It's a bit dangerous too.
So just grab the antlers. Big trophy set of spikers. But, bashing our way up through here. Last hour or so. The old walk for Jack. And thought we might have spotted a deer up in here, but what we'll do is we'll poke our nose up and over there and have a decent look around, see what we can't see, and we might even head up over that knob there. Just quickly whip across the screen and see how we go, see if we can't find a chamois. But time will tell. It's a beautiful day. Beautiful day here. Only a little bit of wind. So there should be a deer out. Hopefully. She was pretty cold this morning. Well into the negatives. Well, we've just climbed up all this way and stopped for a quick bite to eat, and a chamois poked his nose out and he's coming this way. So with any luck he'll keep on coming and we'll get a shot at him. Don't know how big he is yet, he's a bit far away to tell. But we'll just wait and see how he goes. Hopefully the wind's good for it, so hopefully he'll just feed right across and up into this stuff, and we'll be able to get a shot at him. So we better, he's moving fairly quickly over there. That's if he doesn't get hit by a rock first that's fallen off the hill. So we'll just sit out and wait. Hopefully he'll come a bit closer. He'll come closer, mate. Done a bit of climbing today. But there had to be something out today, I'll tell you. It's such a beautiful day. We've seen some really fresh deer sign and some chamois sign up in these bluffs here. Jack's done a bit of mountaineering today, so he's done pretty good. So he's hoping that this boy comes a bit closer. Well, this guy's hopefully heading our way. He looks pretty good. Don't know what he's eating in that snow.
I think he's searching.
Searching for ducky, yep. So he's about 400 metres out at the moment.
If he starts running, you're shooting him.
He won't run, mate. We'll just give him time. We'll see what he does.
He's watching those rocks fall.
There's a lot of rocks coming down.
He's moving. He's covered some distance.
Yep. He's not a bad looking animal through the
He's only
video.
a young one. He's not coming up to his ears completely.
Oh, isn't he?
from?
Okay.
Oh, I don't know, I just can't get a good look on him. Because the gun's kind of on its side.
It's alright, mate. As long as the gun stays straight up and down. Or as close to it.
As long as it's, well, it's the scope's on its side and it's going like that. But all I have to do is aim.
Need to just shift it a little bit until it comes right. So we're hoping that he comes over.
Oh yeah, I got it there.
Over into this stuff here and starts to feed.
It's pretty much good. It's as far as it's going to go.
So, here's hoping.
As soon as he gets that close. He's got a nice head on him though.
Yep.
He's got a nice mane.
Yeah, he's a nice animal. Good go. He's making his way over fairly quickly.
He's a fat ass.
He's a pretty good nick.
For a chamois on this country. No, he's moving too much. Where'd he go? There we go.
I'll just put the camera down so I can get a bit of a decent look-see and
I think he's
through
a
the
bit
bikes.
lame. He's a bit lame on the back.
No, it's because he's slipping and sliding on the screen. This guy's getting a bit close now. He's about 250 metres out.
Is he?
Yeah. So he's in shooting range now. So Jack's just going to get himself set up. He's going to take the first shot and he'll drop it with that one shot.
I hope so. Should I click it down?
Not yet, mate. Are you happy there?
Oh, maybe there. But I've got to wait for him to stop moving then.
That's right, we'll wait for him to stop.
He'll be entered in the competition.
Just let him keep coming closer.
He might be close enough to actually get him in that little bit with the snow on the corner.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not going to wait until he's real close, so
If he's not bothered by us.
I think he is bothered by us.
No, he's not yet, mate. So at this range,
Oh, he's looking.
no, he's not. When you put the crosshairs on
He's
him,
huge.
don't worry. No, he's not that big, mate. He's not that big.
Going right back to his ears nearly.
Don't worry about it, mate. You put those crosshairs on him. Okay?
They're on him already.
Yep, just relax and wait.
I've lost him. Can I chuck it down, Dad? He's getting a bit close.
No, he's fine, Jack.
I'm gonna lose him in this.
Hey, just chill out, man. Chill out. Breathe, mate. Breathe.
Can I take a shot?
Not yet.
Because I'm going to have to move forward soon. He's getting to...
Okay, close the bolt down. Don't touch that trigger till you're ready to go until I say so.
Oh, he's close. Can I take a shot?
Not yet. He's moving. Wait for him to stop moving.
Oh, where'd he go?
You want me to give him a whistle?
Yes, please.
Not yet.
He's getting close.
In the middle of the chest, mate. Whoa! Give him another one, mate.
Where'd he go?
He's still there. Give him another one. He's hit.
Is he not going in?
Give him another one. Ooh!
Why won't you die? Come on, go down nicely, please.
He's dead on his feet, mate. Just wait. Just wait.
Should I give him one more? I don't think he's liking it very much.
No.
He's gone.
Just wait. Give him another one. No, he's sitting down.
Jeepers Christ. I think, are you just gonna... What are we gonna do? Give him one more?
I'll give him one more, mate. What do you reckon? First chamois on the ground, boy.
Sweet first try as well. Well, not first try, first hunt.
Okay.
Now we got to give Dave a call. No, he's still alive.
I'll finish him, mate. Are you there, Dave? You got you sitting down staring at us.
Did you hear us shooting?
Thought I heard a shot.
Jack just shot his first chamois, mate.
Oh, legend, where are you?
You know that bluffy, knobby bit sort of up in the middle of that face?
Yeah, right, I was watching you. As soon as you walked behind that, I couldn't see you anymore, so nice. So, what's your plan?
We're gonna, the sky's still kicking a little bit, eh? So we're just gonna give him time. He's just put his head down, he's pretty toast.
I'll give him a look.
And what we'll do is we'll go get him and we'll go come out where we went into the bush, mate. Okay?
I think he's dead.
Yeah, roger.
Yep, so we'll be a while by the time we get him and take photos and video and all that sort of good stuff, mate. And we'll drag him down the hill. And yeah, we'll basically come out where we went in and we'll just head straight down the creek back to the bikes. Well, that's where we shot from. We were planning on heading up and over there. However, no point now. Chamois on the ground, 138 metres away. Jack's first chamois. Took 2 shots, but hey, he's on the ground, eh? That's what counts. So we'd walked up from way down there. We had a Moro bar down there earlier. Pulled it out of the day bag, it was frozen solid. Dave and the boys were down there. Can't see them now, they've gone to try and find a bit of sun. So we've got a bit to go. Gonna walk out that way and the hut is back up and over that ridge there, so it's quite exciting, you know. It's 1 o'clock now. This guy didn't start moving, you know. He was tucked up in that bush over there for a long time. Sun was up here, you know, and he came out to feed, you know, came out at lunchtime. So it's interesting to note, you know, the deer, chamois and that, they might start moving about this time once it starts warming up.
Got the sun on this ridge as well.
It's perfect face though. There should have been something up here. Just a matter of time,
You can see his tracks.
patience, and a whole lot of luck chucked in there as well.
And 2 bullets.
And 2 bullets, that's right, Jacko. Well, we better get down, get some video, get some pictures. That's cool. I'm absolutely stoked. Jack better find his bullet.
Got one.
Yep, he's got it. Let's go.
There's
Here's old Jack, he's pretty excited. First chamois on the ground, looks like a buck. What do you reckon, mate?
pretty good.
Pretty good.
He's a young one.
I better get a bit closer and have a look, eh? Beautiful animal. Look at that.
Just dribble on occasionally.
Let's get a bit closer. I know.
He's not that big.
He's big enough, mate. It's big enough. But are we pretty happy with that, mate?
He's
First ever chamois hunt and shoots a buck chamois. Poke his tongue away, mate. Stick it out. There you go.
dribbling.
Now, the bad thing about all of this is
Oh, we gotta get him down.
that we've entered in the Colgate hunting competition this weekend. And everything has to be weighed in whole. Testicles attached in the works, so the bad thing is someone's got to carry this bad boy all the way back out. And that's going to be me.
Depending on his weight.
It doesn't matter, mate. He's got about 10 tonne of fluff on him to keep him warm out here, so it is magic. Absolutely magic.
Stop moving. Yeah.
And we shot that bad boy from just up there. Well, I think we, I'd say we'll be dragging him quite a bit of the way down.
We're going to have to carry him through that stream and through the
Yeah,
river.
then we're going to have to carry him down through there, but it's not too far down there. We got old pack horse Dave down the bottom. At least he'll be able to carry my bag and my gun. I'll carry this guy. I'm glad he's not a big 12-point red stag, mate.
Yeah, sure.
We'd be boning him out, I tell you. Magic. Your granddad would be proud of you, mate. That's where he came out of. Over there. Started bimbling across.
You could carry him down this piece of cake bed.
Yeah, I could do. He's not going to be too heavy.
Let's chew me up.
Might just have to put your day bag in mine and you carry it.
Day bag's not that heavy.
Nah. Better have something to eat and take some weight out of it. Okay, we better get some pictures in. Set them up properly. Well, we've just dragged this bad boy down the hill a little bit and find a flat spot so we can just get a bit of video and a couple of photos. So he's a nice chamois. He's a good buck. He curves right back around here. So you know, just above the top of the ear. So it'll be interesting to see what he measures. I didn't bring my tape measure with me, which is a bit hopeless. But he's not a huge animal by any means, but it'll be a good one to enter in the Colgate competition. So with any luck we'll be able to get him out and get him entered in there and see how he goes. So we thought this was Jack's first chamois hunt, but Jack reminded me before that it's not. He actually accompanied Dan and I years and years ago when we were hunting chamois, and he actually spotted a chamois for me. He was down on a lake in a boat. We won't disclose the exact lake, but yeah, him and his granddad were down in the boat and we were up on the hill, and we'd shot a couple of chamois and we were heading back down and waiting our pickup, and Jack spotted one for me. I think he must have been about 4, so he was real young and he was spotting a chamois back then, but I showed him up. I spotted this one first, so it'll be his turn to spot the next one, which might be this evening, might be tomorrow, never know. So well, it's just turned 20 past 1, so Dave's waiting at the bottom. Old pack horse Dave to cut some gear out for us, so we'll keep going and see what else we can see as we head back down through the bush. There's some good stag sign down in there, so a few trees rubbed up, so it might be a spot to come in and have a bit of a nosy in around March when they're rubbing antlers and stripping velvet. So we'll see. There's plenty of sign, plenty of chamois sign and that, so you never know. You never know what might pop out for a lunchtime munchies. Hopefully a big boy. Hey Jack. Jack doesn't like talking on the camera, he's too shy. You'll get over it though.
Yep.
You'll have to when I retire. Let's get a bit of a close up there, buddy. Good stuff. Well, we come up the creek this morning and Jack and I have been walking up, getting our feet wet. It's freezing cold. Dan and Duds are up on the hill up there. They've seen some chamois and they've just run into 4 hinds up there, so it's pretty neat. It's another magic day up here, and we're just sort of talking to them and then sort of looked way up the hill, and I'm pretty sure we'll find out in a minute, but if I can pick them up. they go. It'll take me a little bit to find them, I think, here. Then out there on the scree, is it? Hopefully. Yep. There's two there. Yep, that's them. I don't know what they're eating up on that scree, but yep, there's 4 deer up on there. So I'll see what I can see if the camera's going to stay still enough. Don't bump it over with my leg. Problem's going to be getting up to these bad boys. And I'm thinking Jacko and I might have to give it a go. I'll get to shoot his first stag, hopefully. That one that just walked over the snow there onto the scree, he's a stag.
Hurry up, it's gonna get them.
Plenty of time.
It's like they're chopping at the horses. They're in this. Good day.
There's actually 5 deer up there at the moment that I can see. Which is pretty good. What we'll do is we'll turn the camera off, zoom back out, show you how far it is. And we've been bashing up this stuff all day. Doesn't look like much, but she gets deep in places in the old river. So we'll see how we go. We better get on up a bit further and have a bit of a nosy. Well, we're stalking in on these deer, and hello boys. These guys have come right down to see us. And Jack's just bought another one. Where is he, Jack? Eh? Oh, there he is. They've come for a nosy. We must be in their spot, eh? What do you reckon, Jacko?
Good. Surprised they came so close.
Yep. We'll put the video down and we'll get a couple of
There's a fourth one.
and another one.
Around there.
Is he gone? You just see his bum. There he is. So we'll chuck the video down and see if we can't snap off a couple of pictures. You there, mate? Well, we're stalking in on these 5 there, and these keas have followed us up out of the bush. So of course do not feed the keas, Jack's feeding them as honey roasted peanuts. Just about eat out of his hand, I reckon. But you wouldn't want that beak anywhere here. Well, we've climbed up the hill for the last couple of 3 hours, and those stags are still over there, but unfortunately for us, we're not going to make it through here. It's just too dangerous. But I'll try and pick these guys up anyway. There's one of them, sitting there in the sun, just chilling out. And the other ones, I don't know whether I'll be able to pick them up in the camera, but they're just on that wee knob there somewhere. Sitting up in the sun, about there somewhere. Should be able to get him. Yeah, and there's another one. Try and pick him up. Just in there. So there's 4, but we're still missing one. Of course it's the biggest one, so we're unfortunately not going to be able to make it over there so Jacko can have a shot at a stag, but that's hunting, that's the way it goes. Which is a real shame because he's worked pretty hard to get up here. These guys are pretty far away. I'll pull the rangefinder out and have a bit of a nosy. "861 metres.
So if we got to that sort of knob there, would be well within shooting range. But to get there is a bit nasty going that way. And a bit nasty going in front of us. And if we cross over, we could try and walk back up through here and get across, but I'd say we're probably feeling a tad too tired for that by the time we got over there, so we'll leave this guy for another day, I think, unfortunately. It's a bit of a shame. What do you reckon, Jack? Jack's gutted about this. If we'd sort of known these bluffs were here, we would have gone up, you know, a couple of bits over, and we would have been right on target, unfortunately. So we seriously stuffed that up, but we'll know for next time. With any luck, a chamois might walk out. So, yeah. There's actually 2 deer bedded down in there. Couple of spikers. That guy's definitely the bigger one, but Dawson duds up the hill a little bit, and they reckon he's not big enough to go and have a crack at, which is a real shame. So what we'll do is we'll have a bit of a bite to eat, and we'll head down. I'm just glad we're not on that side, because that's nasty. I don't know if you can see them there. Yep, our friendly Kias. They've been following us around all day. Oh, we're coming down off the tops, and Jacko's coming down. He's been doing pretty good today. He had a big walk yesterday, shot his first chamois, and then today. This stuff ain't easy, it's pretty steep, as you can tell, and that scree ain't moving very readily. So you can see the river down there, so we've got a little bit to go. Once we bust out onto that scree, things will change, and that stuff will be a little bit easier to run in. And we'll be down in a
Matter of moments. Now if we walked up to there, we'd probably have a crack at those stags. So I'll talk to Jack once we get down here and see if he wants to bimble up the scree. See what he thinks. Oh, I think he's pretty knackered. He ain't rushing down there by any means. I think he's naked. He'll sleep well tonight. Problem is it's cold, so we've got to light the fire. Light the fire and she gets too hot in the old hut, so it's alright though, I'd rather be hot than cold. Well, it's a bit noisy. We're down here in the creek, but this is where Jack and I stalked up, cut up through here and up through the bush. We went, popped up out there and climbed up that ridge there, all the way up to where we could see those stags. Took us a fair while. I've still got a fair while to get back out. We're about 2.5k from here back to the hut, 3k. So it's 3:35 now, so with any luck we'll get out in time before it gets too dark. I'll pick something up along the way, we'll have to wait and see. Our Kia friends have left us finally, which is good. I'm getting a bit sick and tired of them.